Hockey Fights Cancer Night is obviously the theme, and really it's these ongoing building blocks that we've been able to establish with our great friends and partners at Roswell Park Comprehensive Cancer Center. Where would you like to put your attention in the form of your placard and your heart tonight?
Well, I saw Chuck, and Chuck was Carly's dad, and with Carly for many years until she passed, he was a big part of what we did here in Buffalo with the community. So I put the Courage of Carly Fund kids, because those kids are always bring so much joy and life, and they fight, and they don't really know what's going on. A lot of them are young, and you want to be there for them. You want to support them, and Chuck and his family and Carly started it all, are a big part of this community for what they do. So I saw Chuck stop by, was actually talking to Don and Diane Luce at the time, and other people around. And let me tell you, the Courage of Carly Fund is doing some great things. So that's what I fight for in this night, which was, again, well done here in Buffalo by the community.
Yeah, and it's amazing how many people you meet, and you experience this as a player, and with Roswell, and just the number of community events, right? Inside the arena, but then by extension, outside the arena. I think back to probably 2014-15, and through our good friend Jen Hickok at Roswell, right, would have met Emily. And Emily Koneski is who I'm, holding the placard for tonight. And so I was introduced to Emily, and we connected on LinkedIn because she was very community driven, right? So these are like natural progressions. Young adult, wanted to make an impact, right? And so our first interaction was August of 2015. And she said to me, I wouldn't be the person I am today if it wasn't for Roswell Park. This past June, I celebrated my 10-year Survivors anniversary, all thanks to Roswell. This was the picture that Emily shared this August of 2024 when she found out that she again had cancer. So she was 19 when she was first diagnosed, and 19 years later, she's dealing with cancer again. So, of course, seeing this on LinkedIn, I immediately shared it, and of course, she immediately responds, and we hadn't communicated in years, and all she wanted to do was say thank you for sharing and how this journey has been anything but easy for her. And I said, what can we do to help at this time? And she said asking for help has been extremely difficult for her. It's not something that comes easy, but she believes that one of the lessons the universe wanted her to learn through this journey, it's okay to lean on others, and that she's worthy of asking for help. So I knew right then, Marty, that I was going to be talking about Emily on Hockey Fights Cancer Night, because really all she wanted, and she couldn't even push for this. She's like, maybe if you know somebody and you think you want to share this, the GoFundMe, right? And you can see she's a lifelong Bills and Sabres fan. And you know what she said? When she said, when I'm better, I promise to volunteer for a charity of your choosing if you have a special place in mind. And it's these types of interactions with people that are in the fight that I will never be able to fully comprehend how strong they can be in these most challenging times. Now, Emily and I went back and forth in communication. Obviously, she's really deep in chemotherapy treatment with a major, major, major surgery to follow. This is the path Roswell has laid out for her. Just last week, I get this. Thank you for your kindness and patience in my response. I haven't been well lately, but they say things are always darkest before the dawn. This week will be my 11th treatment. This was this past week. And I remind myself that I get to have my 11th treatment.
Yep.
It makes my heart heavy knowing that there are those that don't get to this point in their diagnosis, and it is a privilege to keep going. So next week, Emily will be having her 12th and final. and it has been exhausting. But tying it in with Courage of Carly, and originally Carly's Club, Emily has dedicated years of fundraising to Roswell Park. Carly's Club Teen Proms, where she organized hairstylists, makeup artists to pamper teens with cancer. And the list, Marty, is endless of what this one individual has done in this community. The number of lives she has impacted. So, of course, we wanted to share her story tonight. So you can find her GoFundMe page. And of course, as soon as I said I was going to share it, she's like, well, I don't want it to just be a fundraiser for me. I want it to extend to everybody at Roswell. That's how Emily is. And she, of course, wanted to thank her partner, who has been her absolute rock. The person that, when his tank is completely empty, he has somehow been able to be there for her. And again, these are the things we talk about, like how you can somehow, even when you think you're not doing a lot, how you can support someone else. So I want to leave you with this. I know this is a lot, but I think it's very representative of so many people that are in the battle. Emily wanted to share this to the survivors, the patients, the caregivers. Just, she, sorry.
No, it's okay.
She just wants to make sure that nobody ever gives up. And no matter how broken you may feel at any given time, and even if you think that you can't do it for yourself, do it for those that care about you, because they want you to keep fighting, and they gain strength by you fighting. And I can't say enough about this young woman. She is truly remarkable. So I will hold up Emily's name again, and we'll continue to do so. And her GoFundMe has been on my Instagram bio for months, and it will remain there because she has a long journey ahead.
But like Emily's message, everybody has a way to help others and to join a cause and support, that it is by donations or your time and volunteering or making food for somebody that is having a hard time going to treatment, driving people to treatments. That's important. And, we do we started last year where we did Bella It Out for Bella.
Yes.
And that was a karaoke, and I saw her sister Peyton. We lost Bella a few years ago, but I saw Peyton today at the game, and I told her I was going to sing at the next karaoke. It's not going to be pretty, but Duffer, I told her I was going to do it. So, this is my warm-up for my song on the karaoke stage.
She wouldn't want you to give up, and Emily doesn't want you to give up, and just stay in the fight. And we saw the placards tonight here at KeyBank Center. So thank you again for holding them up. Thank you for being strong for the person next to you, for that person in your family that absolutely needs your support. And once again, it was a powerful display of community tonight on Hockey Fights Cancer Night here in Buffalo. We'll have more from this one. It was the Sabres falling to the Islanders 4-3 here at KeyBank.